Big rumblings in Yogi Raj. After Lok Sabha result, tremors in Uttar Pradesh BJP.
संगठन सरकार से बड़ा है.
Maurya's open rebellion against Yogi. Infighting peaks. Opposition mocks.
इस सरकार जो आपस में लड़ रही है, इनके फैसले भी जल्दीबाजी के हैं.
Ahead of bipoll, BJP eyes reshuffle. Yogi Raj in trouble? Top focus on 6 p.m. Prime.
Hello and welcome. Good evening. You're watching 6 p.m. Prime here on India Today. I'm Akshata Anandagopal, and this evening we're getting you all the big twists and turns of what's taking place in the Uttar Pradesh BJP unit. We've got just about weeks to go for the bipoll in UP. It's going to be a litmus test for the BJP. But amid that, there seems to be infighting, open rebellions that are being reported right now. We're seeing non-stop parlays in UP, in Lucknow, as well as in the national capital, which we'll get you the latest on. And let's begin by getting you details of the big huddles taking place in the national capital amid endless suspense over what's going to happen in the Uttar Pradesh BJP unit and a mega churn expected. We're now getting details of Amit Shah meeting with Prime Minister Modi. Just before this, the UP BJP chief Bhupendra Chaudhary also met with Prime Minister Modi. Home Minister Amit Shah is meeting with Prime Minister Modi at his residence at 7 Lok Kalyan Marg, and it's leading to endless speculation on whether there's going to be a big decision taken by the BJP top brass, a reshuffle, a rejig of sorts of the UP BJP unit and perhaps of the Yogi government as well. Piyush Mishra is joining us with more details on exactly what would transpire in this meeting, what was on the agenda. Piyush, good evening. There have been non-stop such huddles that have taken place in the last 24 hours and largely centered around what's happening in Uttar Pradesh. What about this meeting? Any details you've been able to pick up on what was discussed, Piyush?
Good evening, Akshita. And yes, there are a series of meetings that are taking place in national capital as far as the politics of UP is concerned. Right now, as you are speaking, Home Minister Amit Shah is at the residence of PM Narendra Modi, and he is also meeting with Prime Minister. And this meeting has come in the wake of the kind of political statements that have been made by Keshav Prasad Maurya. Remember that there was a meeting of BJP Karya Samiti in Lucknow, in which Keshav Prasad Maurya had made a very important statement where he had said that संगठन सरकार से बड़ा होता है, which translates into in that organization is always bigger than the government. After that statement, he was called to Delhi. There was a one-to-one meeting between Keshav Prasad Maurya, Bhupendra Yadav and JP Nadda, in which what we are learning is that BJP top leaders have briefed BJP's national president about the main issues on which the party had to face poor performance in the state of Uttar Pradesh. After that big meeting, what we are now learning is that Home Minister Amit Shah is meeting with PM Narendra Modi. We will have to wait and watch what comes out of this meeting. But what we are given to understand from our sources is that the leaders have so far taken the responsibility of the poor performance of party in Lok Sabha elections. They are also saying that they never expected the kind of performance BJP performed during the elections.
From 62, they dropped to 33. It's happened about a month ago. So what's leading to all of this, thought, these huddles now? Well, it seems, one, the open rebellion that we're seeing, and secondly, also the fact that there is a bipoll in Uttar Pradesh of 10 seats, which is extremely crucial now for the BJP. Samarth Srivastava is also joining us from Lucknow, and Samarth, Piyush, I request both of you to stay with me because I first want to take a look at all the developments that we've seen in the last 24 hours in this story. It's evident now, beyond question, that there are rumblings within the party, within the UP BJP unit. We've had Keshav Prasad Maurya speaking about it publicly. There have been some leaders who've been very clearly told, look, don't speak out in public. Don't make it clear that there are problems right now. We'll address it within. JP Nadda has directly intervened. It seems Prime Minister Modi has also directly intervened after his meeting with the UP BJP chief. Let's sum up for you all the developments that have taken place on this big story.
Rumblings in the Uttar Pradesh BJP are out in the open after the setbacks suffered in the Lok Sabha elections. Several party leaders and allies have voiced their concern about the functioning of the bureaucracy in the state and the perceived neglect of party workers. From Lucknow to Delhi, the party top brass has had a series of huddles over the last few days. Prime Minister Narendra Modi met UP BJP chief Bhupendra Chaudhary on Wednesday. The meeting comes a day after BJP President JP Nadda held talks with UP Deputy CM Keshav Prasad Maurya and the state unit chief. Sources tell India Today the talks focused on reducing friction between the party organisation and the state government. Sources say Nadda instructed leaders not to make statements that may harm the party's interests. A message has been sent out to keep the party and government united. Sources added that there is no move to change Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, but the state party organisation could be rejigged. Sources also hint at a cabinet reshuffle in UP. The meetings were necessitated by statements by leaders that indicated all is not well within the party. Deputy CM KP Maurya's comment at a meeting of MLAs in Lucknow on Monday in particular made headlines. Maurya had also skipped 2 cabinet meetings held by Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath.
संगठन सरकार से बड़ा है, बड़ा था, बड़ा रहेगा.
Now sections within the BJP are questioning why Maurya didn't raise any objections while being Deputy Chief Minister for 7 long years. They point out that Maurya was made Deputy Chief Minister despite losing the Assembly election. The BJP, however, has played down the fight within.
संगठन का तंत्र राष्ट्रीय लेवल से लेकर बूथ तक या बूथ से लेकर राष्ट्रीय लेवल तक है तो केवल और केवल भाजपा में है और भाजपा का ही निष्ठावान देवतुल्य कार्यकर्ता ऐसा है जो निस्वार्थ भाव से 365 दिन काम करता है.
To add to the BJP's woes, its allies are also openly voicing their concern about governance in UP.
इग्नोर नहीं किया जा सकता है कि प्रशासन में कुछ न कुछ. मैं तो बार बार हमेशा कहता हूँ कि ढेर सारे अधिकारी ऐसे हैं कि अंदर से हाथी साइकिल पंजा है, ऊपर से कमल ओढ़कर कुर्सी बैठे हैं. जब उनको मौका मिलता है तो डसने का कोशिश.
Recently, Apna Dal chief and Union Minister Anupriya Patel wrote a letter to Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath claiming many quota vacancies were de-reserved and given to general category, leading to anger among backward classes. The churn within the BJP-led NDA has given the Samajwadi Party a chance to target the Yogi government.
ये सरकार जो आपस में लड़ रही है, इनके फैसले भी जल्दीबाजी के हैं. जहां शिक्षकों को परेशान करने के लिए जो सरकार ने फैसला लिया कि ऑनलाइन डिजिटल अटेंडेंस ली जाएगी, समाजवादी पार्टी ने उसका विरोध भी किया. वहीं ये जहां कमजोर पड़े हैं, लखनऊ में और सरकार में ये कमजोर पड़े हैं, इसलिए इन्होंने ध्वस्तीकरण का अपना फैसला टाला है.
The focus for the BJP is now the by-post on the 10 seats for which CM Yogi Adityanath held a meeting with the in-charge ministers. It looks like for the BJP, the internal and the external battle is continuing with the fact that how the voices are coming. But a big question still remains how the party will go ahead with this kind of environment where the cadre, the coordination and the organization government equation is still under the question. In Lucknow with cameraman Neeraj Kumar, Abhishek Mitra for India Today.
Let's get you also a news break coming in. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath will be meeting with the governor shortly. Chief Minister Yogi will be handing over an invitation regarding the upcoming assembly session. So for all of the endless speculation of what exactly this meeting is going to be about, the agenda is very clear. It's going to be a formal invite that's being extended to the governor, to Anandiben Patel. So the speculation of Yogi Adityanath meeting the governor to express some sort of big decision, that's not going to happen. This is for the upcoming assembly session in Uttar Pradesh, which starts on July 29. Samarth Srivastava is joining us with more details on this. Samarth, The reason there's such a big glare on what's happening right now in the UP BJP unit is because there are a lot of questions about whether Yogi's future as Chief Minister is also in trouble here. What are you picking up from your sources? Is that something that's going to happen or completely ruled out?
I think there is complete uncertainty because we see Bhupendra Chaudhary, the UP BJP chief, meeting the central leadership of BJP, Keshav Prasad Maurya meeting JP Nadda, and you clearly see the statement of Keshav Prasad Maurya where he says that your pain is my pain. He's talking about the BJP workers' pain and also his pain. Then what made the UP deputy CM in pain? If the deputy CM of Uttar Pradesh is in pain, then what's the reason? Who are those because of which the UP deputy CM is in pain? And also interestingly, where he's giving this statement? He's giving this statement in the BJP executive meeting where Yogi Adityanath, the CM of UP, is also sitting on the stage, hardly few centimeters from him. So that's a bigger thing why UP deputy CM is in pain, and that's a clear-cut hint or a hit towards UP CM Yogi Adityanath, who has been around the bureaucracy, the tag which has been intact with the UP CM since 2017, and that's what the report the BJP central leadership has got, and that's what the Deputy CM Keshav Prasad Maurya, not just Keshav Prasad Maurya, but various MLAs, MPs, even Cabinet Minister Sanjay Nishad spoke to India Today TV and said that they are not, the administration and the policemen are not respecting even the ministers. Then what can you expect of them to treating the BJP workers? So the voice is loud and clear from the BJP and even the alliance partners.
The question also, Samarth, here is of Keshav Prasad Maurya. As Deputy Chief Minister, it's very clear that he's upset with how party workers are being treated. But why hasn't he spoken out for so long? And as Deputy Chief Minister, doesn't he also have a certain amount of authority to go ahead and ensure party workers are, treated well?
Well, that's a bigger thing, that there should have been a communication. It seems that there is a communication gap between the Deputy CM and the CM, or the thing was translated to CM Yogi, but nothing happened. While CM Yogi Adityanath in that same executive meeting says that there is no need to go on back foot, though he said that on some other context of replying to the opposition claims on social media, but CM Yogi Adityanath is more towards the administration, and we see the action being taken by CM Yogi in the past 28 to 48 hours, be it stopping the bulldozer action in the Pantnagar area of Lucknow, or we see the attendance thing of the teachers. So he has taken such actions, but all of these actions were initiated by the administration and the senior officials. It had nothing to do with any BJP minister, and that is the biggest thing why it's Sangathan. That means the cadre versus the administration thing has risen up, and at the same time when Keshav Prasad Maurya meets JP Nadda, there comes another meeting in Lucknow today morning where a few cabinet ministers and few state ministers were called upon, though it was said that it is for the by-elections, but something is cooking, be it in the central leadership of BJP or in the UP BJP, that there is uncertainty. Maybe they will be waiting for the dates of the by-elections. After that, there could be some big decision. But from now, at least when CM Yogi Adityanath meeting the governor in the next few minutes, what we are getting from sources that he will be meeting and will have a discussion regarding the dates of the upcoming UP Assembly in the coming days in Lucknow. Back to you.
Okay, so that is a formality. That meeting, the agenda is very, very clear. But as Samarth tells us, there's something definitely cooking in Uttar Pradesh in the BJP unit, and this could translate to a churn, it could translate to a reshuffle, it could translate to some of the biggest faces of the UP BJP being moved aside, being pushed aside. We'll be tracking all the latest twists and turns. Thanks very much, Samarth, for joining us. But here are 5 signs that the BJP simply couldn't ignore of infighting, which is what's prompted right now all of these meetings, these huddles, this looking within. Number 1, you had BJP chief of Uttar Pradesh, Bhupendra Chaudhary, meeting with Prime Minister Modi, and that made it very clear that perhaps there was some effort from the central leadership to understand what's going wrong. Deputy Chief Minister Keshav Prasad Maurya met with party chief JP Nadda in Delhi yesterday. There was reportedly a detailed discussion in which Nadda also told him not to go ahead and air his grievances publicly as well. And that's because Maurya, before this, has skipped 2 crucial Yogi cabinet meets, chose to not be there, chose to not turn up for the meets. And this is a Deputy Chief Minister not being there. Speaks volumes, really, of what's really happening in the UP BJP. It's clearly affecting governance as well, considering the Deputy CM didn't turn up. Netas have been asked very clearly by the BJP High Command in Uttar Pradesh not to make statements that harm the party's interests, that if they have any concerns to raise it with the party and not speak publicly, particularly because of Keshav Prasad Maurya again. Just 2 days ago, he made a cryptic comment saying the party is bigger than the government. So these are 5 signs clearly of infighting within the UP BJP that's led to tongue swagging of exactly what steps are going to be taken next by the central command, by the BJP top brass. Because also remember, there are 10 seats up for grabs in Uttar Pradesh in the upcoming bypolls. The dates aren't out just yet, but seeing the results that from the recent bypoll that took place, where it was the India bloc that came out, emerged victor essentially. If you look at how they performed in different states, for the BJP, it will be extremely crucial to seal a win in Uttar Pradesh. And let's take you through exactly why the BJP faces a litmus test in the bypoll in Uttar Pradesh. They face, of course, a resurgent UP ke ladke. Rahul Gandhi, Akhilesh Yadav, that combined has definitely dented the BJP's prospects in UP if you look at the election results. Sure, the BJP managed to get 33, but they were hoping for doing much better than that. So again, the focus will be on Yogi Adityanath. Can he prove that he has, in fact, a certain amount of pull popularity in Uttar Pradesh? They'll want to show that the BJP is still very much a force to reckon with in Uttar Pradesh and are simply untouchable. At least that was the image before the general election. They'll hope to bring back that image now with the bypoll of 10 seats. To counter also the recent bypoll debacle, where remember, no seat in Uttar Pradesh really went to polls, but across the country there were seats in which the BJP didn't necessarily have reason to celebrate. So to counter that narrative that the BJP is on a back foot right now, they'll want to ensure that in Uttar Pradesh they do perform well.